Well, hello, it's Thursday, so it's a bit late for Woolly Hats Wednesday WIP, but we're here anyway. I hope you managed to survive the rain that we had yesterday. We had certainly a lot of it here, which was very dramatic, but we're all safe and well, which is good. So what have I been up to? Well, I've been doing more of my woodland blanket. So that's the pattern there. Yeah. So you can see that there's rows and then there's some granny squares there. So the rows have been fairly simple, but I've been doing the granny squares, and this is one of them. You see, now those of you who've done granny squares will know that you start from the middle and you go out, and what you do is normally change colour every row. But as you can see here, there are 3 different colours on one row at one point, which is quite exciting. So I thought I'd show you what I've been doing. So this is my pattern, and you can see I've written on it and put the colours in to help me. The other thing I did was I did a little chart as well, and that was the only way I could do it because it was doing my head in. Because sometimes when you see that written down and you forget where you are and you're constantly going back, and sometimes I do actually write out a pattern step by step, because sometimes when it is written, see how complicated that is. I would defy anybody to just read that and then do it, even those of you who are very competent and expertise. So a little tip, do draw on your patterns, because it is a helpful thing to do. So that was me and that there. Today we have more Learn to Crochet classes, and I was very impressed last week when they all arrived with their little bags, and that's been very good, and they've all got on very well. Last week we did double crochet, so I was interested to see what happens there. This week we're going to be going to doing trebles like that and going around in circles so that we can make a hat. There we go, nice simple hat. I forgot to sew that in. Yes, going around in circles is something that you do quite a lot of, as we do here in Granny Squares. So it'd be interesting to see how they got on with that, so that'll be good. So we're already in week 3 of Learn to Crochet, and next week will be the last class. How can that be? And we'll be doing Granny Squares anyway. After half term, which is the end of October, I should be doing some more classes. I should be doing Next Steps in Crochet, which will be to develop your skills from basic crochet, which seems fairly obvious, and that's for 4 weeks. And I'll also be doing a Tunisian crochet. So those of you who don't know Tunisian crochet, it forms more of a knitted texture. So there's an example of some Tunisian crochet. So it's a much closer way of doing it, and you have a different crochet hook. It's a big long one with a little hook on the end, and you have more than one stitch on your hook, which is different from the normal crochet. Some people call it a cross between knitting and crochet, but it's Tunisian crochet. It's a thing of its own. So if you fancy coming along to that, that's the 9th of November, and that's just £35 for a 4-hour workshop. So if you want to have a go at that, just give me a shout and I'll see if I can fit you on the workshop. So that's all from me today. I'm busy packing my bags ready for the classes today and sorting things out. I hopefully will see you next Wednesday. Goodbye for now.